beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I want to talk about my plans. So if you're new here, hi, my name is Tima and I am a polyglot. I'm going to learn Spanish from scratch. I already speak B1 French, but I don't speak any Spanish, so I thought it would be a chance to show you guys exactly step by step how I learned French in 2 months. I think Spanish follows a similar system, hopefully, and we may be able to see like kind of the same speed of the results. So for the upcoming month of August, I have 4 languages planned that I want to learn, and I'm going to tell you how I'm going to maintain each or learn them. So one of them is maintenance and the other 3 are to learn. My German is maintenance, especially until I get my results, which is going to take some time. I already did the Goethe C1 exam, but I'm not sure if I passed. So if I don't pass, I need to study for that again. So I need to maintain the language. The way I'm going to do that is to watch videos on YouTube in German. I will add some of my favorite creators in the description of this video. All of them will be the resources. Also, I will read more articles because I think it's important, and because in my exam I had a lot of problems with reading, so I will do that for maintenance of German. Going on to French. Now French is a bit more straightforward in my opinion. Also, it's like B2, so should not be that complicated. I'm going to add all the topics of grammar and vocabulary that someone has to know for B2 French, and see which ones I know and which ones I don't know, and then learn the ones that I don't know. So for the educational segment of this video, I prepared a list of things I need to master for French B2, and I put like a tiny stars next to ones that I either don't know or needs more working. So the first thing, I'm gonna tell you the list. This is my checklist. Maybe it doesn't work for everybody, but I think if I know these topics, then I'm in a good place with B2 and I can start preparing for the exam. So the first part obviously is the grammar. So temps verbeux à maîtriser absolument. Présent de l'indicatif, passé composé, imparfait, plus que parfait, futur simple, futur intérieur, conditionnel présent, conditionnel passé, subjonctif présent, and I also have imperative, but I wrote it in the next page. So these times are necessary for B2. Then we have les autres structures grammaticales importantes, les pronoms relatifs, les pronoms compléments, les articles indéfinis et partitifs, les adjectifs et pronoms possessifs, les comparatifs et superlatifs. I mean, this one I already know. A lot of things that I already know. I just want you guys to have the full list. And then we have expression de temps, par exemple, pendant, depuis, il y a, en et dans. La voix passive, this one I need to work on. Les conjonctions de subordination. Parce que, puisque, bien que, afin que, et les autres. And then I also learned gérondif, even though you don't really need to learn it at B2, but it's just nice. It's nice, but it's not that important. Now, on the other topic, thème principaux de TELF B2. So basically, what themes you need to master, be able to talk about, be able to write about, just know stuff about. This is how I make sense of which vocabulary is useful for me to learn, and where like I would put my knowledge into practice. Like, what topic would I write about? Because like at B2, mostly it's not anymore like writing about your everyday life. It's getting to the more interesting discussions, but still it has like that aspect of your day-to-day life and stuff. First one is vie quotidienne et personnelle, like I said, like normal life. La famille et les relations sociales, les loisirs, les habitudes alimentaires et la cuisine, les achats et le shopping, les voyages et les vacances, les médias, alors réseaux sociaux, télévision, presse et les autres, la mode et les tendances. We have société et environnement, l'écologie et l'environnement, les inégalités sociales et la pauvreté, l'immigration et l'intégration, la santé et le bien-être. Alors aussi ici c'est alimentation, le sport, les maladies, mais dans la vie quotidienne, il y a aussi les habitudes alimentaires et la cuisine et aussi le sport comme une façon de loisir. So it's all connected kind of. Travail et éducation, la recherche d'emploi et les entretiens, les métiers et les professions, la formation et l'apprentissage, les relations professionnelles avec les collègues et le patron, les études et l'université. Et après, nous avons le quatrième, c'est culture et les arts, littérature et les livres, le cinéma et les films, la musique et les concerts, les arts visuels, peinture, sculpture, photographie et les autres. Then we have actualité et enjeux mondiaux, droits de l'homme et la justice, la mondialisation et ses effets, les crises économiques et sociales, les catastrophes naturelles et le changement climatique. Et nous avons aussi langue et communication, les expressions idiomatiques, les registres de langue familière soutenus neutres, les débats et les arguments. And then I will learn on each topic some grammar, some expressions, and also just generally some ideas, like write some essays. Practicing the application of the language is also very important in B2, in my opinion. So that I think would help. Now let's get to the two other languages. So the first one, Spanish, as said before. I have been meaning to learn Spanish. I have some Spanish friends. Why am I not speaking Spanish? That's crazy. So the way that I'm gonna do this is I'm going to show you guys how I learned French with Spanish. Because they're in the same family, I don't think there should be a huge problem in my life. There should be a problem of mixing up French and Spanish, but I will deal with that problem when I face that problem, not now. For Spanish, I don't know anything, so today I watched a video of the Spanish alphabet. So I'm starting from scratch from the alphabet. I need to still like learn them and learn how to pronounce them. There are some pronunciations that I feel are a bit hard for me, especially the th, interacción, you know, because the re has to like it has to roll, and the th has to go th, but I'm still not pronouncing it right. So interacción or something. So I need to work on my pronunciation a lot, and also I will be watching one of those long videos with the grammar stuff in my native language. I will link it below, but I don't think you guys can use it unless you speak Farsi. Another thing that I think you guys can use is SpongeBob SquarePants in Spanish, which I found and I'm really excited about. I'm always happy to watch SpongeBob, so that's it. And last but not least, guys, on 21st of August, I'm going to Netherlands for 3 days. I'm going to Amsterdam, and I thought that I can learn a tiny bit of Dutch just before. So I don't plan on even reaching like a B1, maybe just an A2. Just so that I can like say some words. I think it would be fun. That's it for this video, and thank you guys for watching. I will make another video on Dutch when the time comes, and a whole separate video on Spanish. Thank you guys for watching, and I love you. Adios.